Hey guys, James Holiday here with Immersed in 3D. I thought I'd reflect back on the webinar we just did. A couple people were wanting to see an actual dovetail used here instead of the goofy cut that I put in there. So I'll show you guys real quickly how to do that. We're going to create a line. We're going to create it anywhere on this back plane. You could create it directly on a new sketch, but I like it better back here just so we don't run into any issues. So create a sketch here. Let's go ahead and cut this model right around in this area. We want to get as close as we can, not too close because we want to make sure the object we're making extends beyond it. So say anywhere right up here is fine. That looks good. Okay, I got to turn on the sketches so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and hide this model just to give us more room to work here. Okay, and it's back. Okay, so now let's make our dovetail. To do that, I'm going to find the center point of this line. There's a triangle, shows where the center point is. Go down, make sure we have a 90-degree angle here, which is also parallel. Let's go about, I don't know, 5 looks good. I'm going to jet over again 90 degrees, so I'm parallel. Let's say 4 looks good. And we're going to put our angle for our dovetail. Whatever angle you want. I don't know if there's like an official. I did notice Fusion wants to put it here, so I kind of like that. We'll stick with that. Alright, so there's half of our dovetail, so we're going to mirror this over. Since we did 90s and everything's parallel, it should mirror over. So when I selected mirror under the sketch panel, or sketch drop down, we're going to select both of these lines, and the mirror line is going to be in the center. That mirrors it over. Alright, now I'm going to cut away some of this stuff. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go to sketch again, and we're going to do a rectangular pattern. It's going to want to know what objects. Select these 4 lines, which is basically outlining our dovetail, and we're going to change the direction to symmetrical, direction type rather, and the direction up here is going to be this line. So now our arrows are oriented in the correct way here. I'm going to turn the model back on so we can see what we're doing. Now when I move these, oh, sorry, direction type is supposed to be symmetrical. That's what had me confused here. So now when we move these, we can kind of position these where we want them. So that should be good. Click OK. I'm going to hide the model again so I can go in here and clean this up. Go to Sketch, Trim. We can delete some of this stuff just to make everything a little easier to work with. Okay, there is our dovetail. Now we're going to do the same thing we did before by creating a plane. So we're going to go into our sculpt environment, extrude. Let's get this model out of the way. Select all of our lines. Make sure we are on symmetrical. New body. I'm going to turn the model on again so I don't extrude this out too far. Make sure we're covering the entire model, which we are. Everything's good here. Say OK. Finish form. Alright, now the same thing as in the webinar, we're going to thicken this. So we're going to go create, thicken. We're going to select that entire body we just created. I like selecting it in here because if you do it the other way, it's going to select faces. So if you select the whole body, now we're going to thicken it by the same thing. We had a parameter set up called print. Say OK. Print, again, for those of you just watching, is a parameter we set up here in the modify. Change parameters. If you go all the way down and set up your own user parameters, we set up one called print, which is currently set at 0.2. So now we are going to modify combined. Select the body we want. We're going to cut away this body, which is our tool. We're going to make sure we keep the tool, and then we're going to right click, repeat that option or repeat that operation to this side. Use that tool. Okay, I'm going to hide that body. We have our cutaway, and again I like to go down here and turn these into components just so I can see what's going on. I'm just clicking on the body and saying create components from bodies, and since we have component color cycle toggle turned on, we can see all the bodies we just created. Cool, so now once you guys get that done, again, all you have to do is simply go in here to modify, change parameters, And if you change this 0.2 to whatever you guys want, say 0.4, you'll be able to see this cutaway change. Change it to 0.1, make it even smaller. So if you print it out, you realize, oh man, these pieces aren't fitting together. You can just simply go in here and change this, reprint it, and you should be good to go. All right, thanks again for watching. If you guys have any more questions, let me know.